Hi everyone, I'd like to welcome you today to our series of SaaS Founder Interviews. Today I'm with Arnaud Belinga, who is the co-founder of Breakcold, a very innovative CRM system which integrates with a number of leading social networks. So I've been a big fan myself of following their journey and all of the great videos and everything they're sharing on social media. So today, again, I'd like to welcome Arnaud, and I'll introduce him now and pass you over, and he can start telling you bit about the story and the features of Breakcold.
Thanks a lot for having me, Luke. Hi, everyone. So yeah, Arnaud, based in France, Lyon, France, and yeah, co-founder and CEO at Breakcold, which is like you say, like innovative CRM. So it's specifically it's like a sales-focused CRM for modern salespeople, and why modern is like traditional CRMs, like what they do is all about like emailing and calling, and us we go the extra step because they don't adapt that much to the social selling era. And so in that regards, like we also natively integrate inside the CRM like LinkedIn, Telegram, WhatsApp. And so you have the strength of traditional sales CRM with email calling, but also you have the power of modern social selling inside the CRM. So that's pretty much why people tend to like the product or churn from other CRMs. So yeah.
Good stuff. So, what made you come up with the idea of Breakcold? Was it like, see the pain points being on? I know you're very active on LinkedIn and other social networks as well, so I'm guessing that was the driver.
No, to be fair, like it actually happened by accident. What I mean by that is with my co-founder, we knew nothing about building a SaaS. He was the tech guy, I wasn't, but still we wanted to build a SaaS, and we just rented a flat for a year with the sole purpose of building a SaaS software, but we didn't know about anything like 2 years, 3+ years, depend because Breakcold was not the first SaaS project we've made. Like, but 3 years ago, I didn't know what was a CRM, you know? And so basically by iterating and trying some SaaS projects, we stumble across this idea of like building an AI first line software before there was like ChatGPT, etc. We realized very early on that like AI first line were not the best thing for personalizing or improving like the cold outreach experience. And so then I just spent a couple of days in Figma trying to think about a new way to do B2B sales. Came up with this feature that people like, where it's kind of an engagement feed where LinkedIn, you have your feed, but you just want to care about specific prospects. And so in Breakcold, you can just have a curated feed and engaging only with that people. So that was kind of like the breakthrough feature of Breakcold initially. And we realized that it was actually more used to nurture leads, to stay top of mind rather than for cold outbound. And then we realized that by accident, how we built the software was we were actually building like a CRM. And so on that point, a year and a half ago plus, we decided, okay, like now we sales focused CRM, and that is the direction. And ever since, everything went pretty well. So it was actually, yeah, by iterating a lot that we stumbled across the idea and saw a gap in the CRM market, as we realized that no one was building like a modern CRM. Like they were just focused to go up market because lots of these CRMs, they're now making 50 $100 million plus in annual recurring revenue. So the goal is more enterprise customers, and enterprise customers, until they bridge the gap with like social selling, you still have like 5-10+ years. And so, but SMB soft customers, like they were really wanted that right now. So yeah.
100%. Yeah, definitely with sort of startups, agencies, things that who may have a bit of a sort of lower budget. So they do spend that a lot of time on things like LinkedIn. So that's where they're making those relationships, posting a lot. Obviously, when you're posting on there, it doesn't cost you like a thing. So to be able to
Yeah.
manage that in a centralized place, I think is very important. I did see that recently you launched like the lead scoring as well, which I think is really important to keep on top of the people that you really want to engage with and who are engaging with your content as well. So that looks like a really great feature.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, the lead scoring, I mean, it always existed, like lead scoring systems, but again, it's always like the extra mile because we have a lead scoring system. We're like, okay, it's a lead scoring based on your email interactions, calling ones, but then you also have social. So it takes into account also how many, I don't know, like likes, comments you've made on the social post of your prospects or LinkedIn conversations if people reply to you. So it's both email and LinkedIn and other interactions. So yeah.
Oh, that's great. And I see as well, you've got the integrations, and I saw also you've got like native integrations directly within the platform now. So to open up the two other ecosystems, which I think is very important these days as well, to be able to have all that data flowing to different tools. So that sounds really good.
Yeah, cheers.
Good stuff. So yeah, if would you like to get go through and have a show of the Breakcold platform, so we can have a look at some of the features?
Yeah, yeah, with pleasure. Like let me up. Normally you should be able to see my screen. Is it
Good
correct?
stuff.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna put that here. But yeah, essentially, like Breakcold, like I said, it's a regular sales CRM, but you have a few tweaks here and there when it comes to socials. So for example, from the pipeline, the thing that can strike you the most is that with just one click from the sales pipeline, I can directly get access to not only my activity with my leads, but also my LinkedIn activity. So you see here with Brigitte, I can get access to her LinkedIn post, like, comment it, choosing with which team member I want to engage on the post. And also quickly, in just one click, I can get access to my LinkedIn convos with her and within the inbox, which can be email or LinkedIn, actually. Like what I can do is that I can, in one click, just focus on my CRM contacts. And so, because the problem with like LinkedIn inbox, but also your email inbox, is that you have a lot of junk, but sometimes you just want to focus on the people in the CRM, right? And so everything can be filterable if you just want to see your email or LinkedIn conversations with your partnerships. You click here and it's done. So essentially, it's very but for productivity purposes. And from there, like there's tons of use cases once you have that in place. And then the other aspect that people tend to appreciate more and more these days is that we started to build a tons of native integrations with all the lead generation tools out there, but also more like integrations for processes like Slack being able so that, for example, we're talking about the lead scoring system. So, for example, you can say, okay, when my leads with whom I had a conversation, it goes from good to medium or medium to weak, you can say, okay, I never want to have leads where I'm losing momentum, which means that weak in our CRM, it means that at least for 14 days, there were no exchanges of messages or emails, there were no like new reply from the lead. And so you never want to lose momentum. And so from there, you can create an auto Slack message in a specific channel about that, and everything is customizable. And so it's kind of a way to automate the CRM so that you can be more productive because there's a lots of teams these days that are working within Slack. And so yeah, from there there's a couple of stuff you can do around the CRM. So yeah.
I think that sounds really good. Have you got a sort of a future roadmap? Because I know you roll out features quite quickly. Any that you want to share or?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the roadmap, like 2025 is like the year of integrations for us. So like we have in the pipe like 50 up to 100 native integrations. So for now, like we just have a couple, like I would say a dozen, but the goal is to every type of integrations you can think of, you will have at least 5 to 7 tools there. So proposal softwares, you will have like 5, 6 softwares, calling softwares, 5, 6 softwares. Like AI note takers right now, we have one in this call. Automatically, the call ends. Automatically, like your AI summary will go to the lead in the notes with the transcript URL directly without you having to do anything or to push to use Zapier or Make. So the goal is really that you don't need to be like super tech savvy using Zapier, Make, or whatever to automate the CRM. And the second big thing is sales pipeline automation. So if we're super transparent, I would say the biggest weakness of Breakcold right now is that it's not possible to automate the CRM without using Zapier. So a typical example would be when the lead goes from stage A to stage B, they automatically like create a task and wait X days, then send an email, blah, blah, blah. And so we actually have a plan to do it, but without saying too much, I would say is something that has never been done in the sense that you have lots of CRMs out there that do have CRM workflows. This is how they call it usually. But by design, it's very badly thought, I think. And so we really try to build a new way. And here I need to stop because I can't say too much about it. But I think it's gonna be like pretty massive, like 100%. I think it's tougher than everything we've built. It's gonna take as much resources as building the everything that we've built already, but I'm pretty confident about it. So yeah.
Oh, good stuff. Yeah, it sounds very exciting times ahead. And it's so great how you sort of built the Breakcold and then obviously innovated as you see these problems appearing and then reiterating them. Not only is it people having to manage all their social, but then you've got the tools which obviously, you can bring them very quickly to market, which is great to actually do that. So I think it's, a very big benefit of using Breakcold as well for these companies that want to innovate. They don't want to wait ages to have these features where they're feeling those pain points. So no, it's really good. Good stuff. So about getting started with Breakcode, how does the process work? I see you've got free trial that people can
Yeah,
go ahead
so
with.
it's a 14-day free trial. And so from there, like you can try everything on the software. And then when it comes to the pricing structure, like we have free plans. So like it starts from $29 per month up to $79 per month. Like the majority of our users they are in the $59 per month range, which basically gives you access to yeah, all the main features because the higher plan right now is more if you are a LinkedIn, an email, and calling and Telegram power user, and very few people are Telegram power users as well. But yeah, this is pretty much how it's structured, and also for I don't know for the potential agencies listening, like we have a non-publicly released agency plan, and actually we have more and more agency in the shadows that are using Breakcold for themselves, but specifically also for the customers because you can have like multiple workspaces. And yeah, we actually have agency which is crazy that are building the business out of Breakcold and building the agency offer on top of Breckle using Breckle. And I guess it's something that will happen more and more as we mature. Like obviously Salesforce, HubSpot, they're very famous. They're the biggest CRMs in the world, and they have like tons of CRM integrators, right? It's like a whole agency niche to be a CRM HubSpot partner. And I
Yeah.
think at our humble scale, this is pretty much what we're starting to have, like kind of like
Okay.
Breckle CRM integrator or CRM manager, and pretty much selling a service to set up the software. Even though it's pretty simple because it's very designed for SMBs,
Yeah.
you will always have people who have the money and that don't want to know how to do it. They just want it to be set up, and so that the
Yeah.
sales rep they just need to execute, right? So
Okay.
so
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, definitely the agency side is a massive way to sort of open up and scale as well.
yeah.
And then obviously with things like the training for them, like say like an academy or anything like that, where they can go in. Oh, Breakcode, yeah, it looks like a really innovative product. I mean, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Luke. Cheers.
Great. Yeah, cool. Thank you.